Good morning, folks. Good morning, friends. Good morning, everybody. Such a wonderful day for us. The last day in July 2022. Thank God for His grace. Thank God for seeing us through to see this day. First of all, I want to thank you all for being with me here. And I'm asking you guys to please share, invite your friends. As usual, I do Sunday in review. For those of you who are just coming to my channel, I normally do Sunday in review every Sunday. And on Sunday in review, I go unfiltered about what is going on in our beloved country. I talk about politics. I talk about mostly politics. So I welcome you all. For those of you who've never been here before, I will appreciate if you can hit the notification button, if you can hit the like, and if you can share. So, Sunday in review. Today, first of all, I want to talk about what went on with the IG. And I want us Sierra Leoneans not to forget and not to get fooled. The situation that is going on in our country is unprecedented. The things that we are seeing have never happened before. If my memories can serve me right, sometime last year, it was reported that there was a container that came through the ports of Freetown. And in this container, it happened, there was some vehicles in this container. And if my memories can serve me right again, it's involved a former MP who was a member of the opposition. This MP was arrested, taken to CID, detained, molested, interrogated for days before he was set free. And according to the information that we had from AYV, this particular suspicious container was escorted by the ADC to the president in collaboration with by then IG. And what we saw is shifts and no consequences. What is very troubling to me is that the human capital that this president preached against, for that I, Daphne, Maxwell, and Christina Pratt campaigned for, will be grossly affected. When you look at the rate in which drugs is being rampant in Sierra Leone today, it is disheartening. And for us to see what transpired, it gives us a reason to know there was something wrong. But again, according to our First Lady, she had made it categorically clear that if you are not a member of the SLPP, you are not a true Sierra Leonean. And that is what we are seeing in Sierra Leone today. 2 years ago, there was an incident involving Mohamed Kamarimba Mansare. Mohamed Kamarimba Mansare is a president, was a presidential aspirant. Excuse me for a minute because somebody, I have to give somebody something. I'll be with you in a minute. Yes, ma'am, I'm coming. Let me look for my purse. I'm coming. Yes, I'm coming, ma'am. I am coming. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Yes. And like I was saying, we had a presidential candidate, Mohamed Kamarim Mansouri. There was a crime leveled against him, and for 2 years he's been incarcerated. And the crime, whatsoever it is a bailable offense. But we're seeing him languishing in jail. About a few months ago, there was another accusation on the SLPP boss, Prince Adam. It was even a charge, a murder charge that was leveled against him. But we saw he is still a free man. Few months ago, we also saw what happened between LJ, two fighting that led to his incarceration for over 10 times. He's been going to court and he's not being allowed to see his lawyer. He's not being allowed to seek medical treatment, and he's still incarcerated. Before that, there was an incident in which LJ's brothers, Sierra Leoneans, went to go and visit him in court, in jail, to check about his welfare, his well-being. And they were charged to court and incarcerated for 1 year, for 3 years, just for visiting their brother. But again, in case you guys don't know, there was something that's happened in Bont district in which a lady who happens to be a Sowe, she went and did some circumcision on a lady, and the lady passed away. This lady went to court, and today she's a free woman. For the past 2 months, we as citizens of Sierra Leone have been watching our country going down into a military zone, and yet still we are complacent. As a Sierra Leonean, it is our constitutional right to visit everywhere as long as you assemble peacefully. As long as you are Sierra Leonean, you do not need permission to leave from one part of the country to another part. No, we don't need that. But that is what we are seeing today. People's movements have been curtailed. Our freedom is no longer free. Our lives are at risk. Democracy is slipping out of our hands. Teachers are not being paid. Our hospitals are the filthiest in West Africa. But what we are seeing, the president and his wife taking private jets to go on a political party function, whilst our teachers are not being paid. Whilst our streets are not motorable, they're not accessible. Whilst the cost of living is going exorbitantly. Whilst in a few more time, so many people in the capital city will become homeless. But again, our First Lady had said that before. If you are not an SLPP, you are not a true Sierra Leonean. It is disheartening. It is wrong. We should not accept it. Sierra Leone is supposed to be for every Sierra Leonean. On Sunday, on Friday, Dr. Samura wanted to go to Rodin Street to go and say his prayers. One thing I love about Sierra Leone, one thing I really truly love about my wonderful country, we are all Christmas. When it comes to the Muslim holiday, we are all Muslims. And when it comes to the Christian holiday, we are all Christians. But he was stopped by the police force that we are paying to secure life and property, to carry out law and order. But it is the same police force that is still continuing to harass, intimidate, and molest the citizen, we who voted for this president. I would love you guys to share and invite your friends. We are having a conversation here. These are the things that we need to share out. Because when the truth goes out, people will know where they stand. I can remember one of the things that Rapish was trying to teach our young people. Don't just be clapping because you're told to clap. As we saw, when the police, the Minister of Lands, the Inspector General went to go give those people bad news. He went to go and give them bad news. To go and tell them, we're here to destroy your wealth. We're here to destroy your living. We're here to destroy your way of life. But because we are stupid, because we are naive, we've been used to just clapping for clap's sake. So they were clapping at their own detriment. They were clapping at their own calamity. They were clapping because they do not understand what they were being told. That is the reason why you need people to come out and explain to the people what is really going on. I saw after the clap in which the minister was telling them, this is not about clapping. You saw their countenance. It changed because why? These people are not educated. These people are not educated. We have to break it down for them. We have to break it down for them that this particular government does not care about the people of Sierra Leone. This particular government does not care about the people of Sierra Leone. All of what they are doing now is cosmetic. If we allow Mada Bio a second time, the first one that Fatima did was a joke. When she knew they are going out, my God, my people, wake up. Wake up to reality. Our country is not the country you used to know. When you talk about the whole parliament MPs, 60% are of one tribe, the Mende tribe. By the way, I see some of you flaunting your Vambazuala when Samura was talking about Biwa Bushwe, Bua Bishwe. Have you forgotten? Have you forgotten, my people of Sierra Leone, in our independence, in which our country was supposed to showcase our people, our diversity? Our president invited president in the sub-region, and right in that room, he insulted our mayor. with the same Bua Bishe. Oh, for them it was a clapping matter. Now Samura should not say the thing. Is there a love for one set of people and another love for another set of people? Oh, because I'm sorry. Oh my God. Akinsoya is a woman. Akinsoya is a woman. And Akinsoya does not belong to the Mende tribe. So Akinsoya can be humiliated. Akinsoya can be humiliated. And they cheered on the president when he humiliated the mayor. Did they not? So what is the difference? Can you please tell me? What is the difference? Is what Dr. Samora said, is he not right? Is that not what we're seeing? You please hold on for me. Let me go get my something. I'll be back with you. Excuse me, folks. Excuse me. So, the president can make fun of a lady in front of the whole world. It is but okay. But another citizen could not say the same thing. It's an insult. Are you people joking or what? Or is there two Sierra Leone now? Whereas one person can say one thing and it's okay. Another person says it. It's a curse. And then some of you want to talk about tribalism. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Let me tell you guys, I don't want to get excited. But if we, as Sierra Leoneans, want to be truthful to ourselves, it is about time women in politics stand up for your rights. It is about time women stand up for our rights. This is a particular government that despises women. This particular government despises women, especially educated women, as we have all seen up to quite 2 days ago. The second in command, because she is a woman who knows her job, she was denied. We saw it with Akinsoya. We saw it with Lagatella Pierce. We saw it with Fumi Claudius Cole. Because Fumi Claudius Cole stood up for our right as people. Because she stood up for our right as people, her license was revoked immediately. Is that democracy? Is that democracy? Is that what we voted for? Is that what we campaigned for? If you people give these people another chance, then you people do not really know what you're doing. Then women will not have no voice. And women will make 75% of the country. It is about time women of Sierra Leone get behind another woman, another powerful force. How can you feel as a woman for you to have educated your children, and then when your child has reached a pinnacle because of a diabolic president like this, who does not respect woman, who does not value woman? But again, don't be surprised. Alpha Saidu told us about him that he does not respect woman. Alpha Saidu told us how he used to beat his former wife. Alpha Saidu gave us a hint, but we did not believe it. But now we are seeing it. My people, this is about time for Sierra Leoneans to get up for our rights. This is about time. Women, get your rightful place in Sierra Leone. We will not be intimidated anymore. Because the women stood up that they want to go and show their anger, this president wants to show us his military might. Well, it is about time. I believe the people's power is more than any military might. I believe the people's power is more than any military might. Sri Lanka, they have the military there, but the people's power both changes. So we want changes in our country. We are not going to be intimidated. August 8th is the day. Come what may, rain or shine, but our people will never be intimidated. Enough is enough. We will not close our mouth. We will not back down to a dictator. We all have the same rights to move freely around Sierra Leone. We are not going to buy that nonsense for Fatima, that if you are not an APC, you are not a Sierra Leonean. We are all true Sierra Leoneans before Fatima Bio. We are all true Sierra Leoneans before Fatima Bio. And Fatima Bio is not going to limit us. So wake up, my people. It is about time. Women, take our rightful place. We bear the bunch. But yet, we could not attain anything without being intimidated, without being harassed. Enough is enough. It is about time. It is about time. This is a new millennium. This is a new day. This is a new dawn. This is a new millennium. This is a new day. This is a new dawn. And I do not care what anybody says. That last demonstration was a success. The entire country was paralyzed. Do you know how many millions they lost? And by the way, Sano, being that you are the clown of SLPP, you are invited to the demonstration as well. The presidential candidate in Nigeria, who is a billionaire, was traveling to London. He traveled on an economic class. Our president and his wife, just to go to London, it was $100,000. Private jets. Whereas our people, some of you clappers, do not even have food to eat. Some of you clappers are living miserable lives. Some of you clappers, every 2 weeks, you have RIP written on your profile because why your children are not even living the fulfilled life. And then you keep on clapping. How long will you be clapping? Clappers that don't even have nothing to eat. And after they finish insulting you, then they come back to your inbox and start telling you, my mother is sick, my grandmother is sick. I can tell them, just go to Fatima. Because you people don't like the truth. And the truth, it hurts. The truth pains. Mother Bio had all the opportunity to lead Sierra Leone to a straight road. Mother Bio had all the opportunity to unite Sierra Leone. But no, he decided to divide Sierra Leone under tribal lines. He decided to cause more harm to Sierra Leone than good. Mother Bio had all opportunities. He had no hold back. There was nothing holding Mother Bio back from uniting Sierra Leone. But Mother Bio came with an agenda of payback hatred, an agenda of envy, an agenda of jealousy. And because of all of that, he has failed us, the people, miserably. He has failed us, the people, miserably. My people, do not get it twisted. This is the worst Sierra Leone has ever had. This is the worst Sierra Leone has ever had. 2023, by fire, by force, they want there for go. They want there for go. They want they are not mean no good for we country. They want they are come for kanya salon. Like how they don't kanya so. And by the way, money get for begin come in. I don't say election they come. And I don't see CC Sampa. They telling us say me go can McKinney. But I was asking a question. When first lady be they go out of the country, why be they fly private jet? Why be they give you picture of who side go? Why they go McKinney now? Now under the cover of nights. In another pay attention. Why? Now under the cover of nights. Also, when they go to they tell picture. Why now under the cover of nights? Now for them slay queen them. Now for pass the drugs. Now for pass the Gucci na the left hand side. They pass the Gucci na the left hand. So people don't go watch. So now they go under the cover of nights. Now posting where any side where they go. Today, all man for see. He go take picture to which only their dog said they take picture. Now under the cover of nights. In another wake up yet, in another pay attention yet, or in a still asleep yet. Now everything now under the cover of nights. I think I first something for drink. La no go choke. Cause this two year we will talk am. Now give me 1 minute. Hey, true. Can you imagine if that container they be get anything for do with SLPP person, APC person? So, first of all, according to my investigation, I really say that container they may catch up the cushion be inside obviously. They say arms be inside obviously, and they say money be inside obviously. So all the one and then they all on to chicken and sausage. Then again, how we not able for know who that gets the container? But all what we know now the ADC to the president. Now in name now call for this container. Then the motor of Osaka. In a field to say Saloma still stupid. In a field to say Saloma still stupid. Where we can just take anything. In a wake up. We are not fools anymore. And women, now we tell me this. In Allah, we not see don't be yard anymore. In a see, can you imagine you don't money picking? You picking on go to today, before I go further. I not say Boku of Ina not go remember, but I want me to take a moment of silence to Dr. Khan, we lost a life during the Ebola. He lost a life for save we people a life in a salon. He was a young doctor, very young doctor, Dr. Khan. We during the Ebola, he fights the Ebola. He lost a life during the Ebola. So we'll take 1 moment of silence for him, because now they want and they're heroes. They give up their life for save lives. I know say some of you are seeing in page in daughter a family page if you go there and extend in a condolence because they want and then heroes them. Now we community. Now then people that they sacrifice for me and you, for me could talk, but see we not get Ebola again. So as I say, let's take a moment of silence for them. Amen. And again, we lost another very, very young person. Very, very young person in the Sierra Leone community. Then young people and they if you didn't have YouTube, you go see I been get a whole program on them. This young man na Indian call PJ Madawa Cole. I know say Boku of Ina no other than call PJ Cole. When PJ Cole na young man, we don't do boku thing for salon. I know say Boku of Ina no sabiam. And right now, I'm not go able for showing a picture, but I can go Google them. This man now with Patrick Lumumba of Wiyun days. All waiting Patrick Lumumba do in 10 days. Now in this man do. He not only do he do pass some in Wiyun days. And now the young man this way at in tender age of 38, he meets with the queen. Only meets with the queen. Get coffee with the queen. Not only get coffee with the queen, he don't meet with so many dignitaries, all for the sake of Mama Salon. He died in this there out of colon cancer. I don't want to be specific, cancer. And he died at the age of 38. And one thing we memorable about him and Patrick Lumumba, if you check the story, they have the same story. And then two die at the same time. Wonderful age of 38. You can go check that story there. This man, a man way, it make difference to Sierra Leone. I mean, it put Sierra Leone na the map. Now then one that we call with secret heroes them. Where we not sabi them, but I tell you, if you go look his story, you go know say this now why young man, we don't do so many things them. You know? So I mean, now last week they made I know see some of it, I don't know about them people there, but now that making again like me. When they telling about them people there, I love it all, you know. So at the end of the day, I just want to tell you all, thank you for being here with me today. Today, I'm not going to go that long because I just don't know why. I'm just feeling a positive vibes. I don't know why. I'm just feeling something good, something great. Yeah. So I just don't want to take me out of my happy mood today. And I want to tell you all, say I love you all. For those of you who subscribe to my YouTube channel, for those of you who subscribe to my fan page, for those of you on my Facebook page, for those of you who shared my work, for those of you who appreciate my work, for those of you who don't appreciate my work, I thank you all. And last but not least, before I go, you know, I do not know where some of you people grew up from, and I do not know how some of you people live your lives. But my name is Daphne Maximilian Christiana Pratt. I do not have anybody who is my enemy. And nobody under this earth, not even my biological mother, can stop me from speaking to whosoever I want to speak with. So for some of you going around there, butting your head, killing yourself, do not talk to Daphne. Daphne should not talk to you. By the way, you do not own the air that I breathe. And neither do you own anybody else's air that they breathe. So please, keep on with your hatred. But I have a life to live. And happiness is free. Honestly, happiness is free. Before anything, I was here. Plus anything, I'm here. And after anything, I'm still here. So with your pettiness, go and take a good shower and shave that unnecessary hair that you have between your legs so you will feel free and have a good smell. I love you all, and you have a blessed day.